am Chris Gaylor.
And I'm Amber Jean Cosley, and today we're back again with you guys with Viking, episode 2 of season 3.
This episode is called The Wanderer.
I wonder what will it be?
Not the same type of wonder, but anyway. Last episode, they went back west, and there is something going on at Lagertha's place. Like, there's a sneaky guy who she thinks is on her side, but he's actually planning to overthrow her somehow. He's gathering allies and stuff, and it's dangerous. But she's been told by the Oracle Elder, I don't remember how we call him, the seer. All right, there's a lot of names, but she's been told that there was gonna be a sneaky guy. Like, I know, I reheard the prophecy he gave her. You know, the stuff that will happen, and that's one of the first things that's gonna happen. Like, there's a sneaky guy who's gonna betray her. So yeah, look out for that, Lagertha. In the meantime, like I said, they went back west, and basically the guy they left there were killed during the battle against Mercia's prince's uncle. So Ragnar had to basically say, okay, I'm gonna fight with you, because if I don't, well, there's gonna be problems.
Yeah, if they don't, they're not gonna have the lands.
Yeah, they defeated the uncle's army. They killed the uncle. The brothers saw it happen on the other side of the river, and he couldn't do anything. Yeah, and we saw the land that they were given. That's pretty huge land.
That's a huge and beautiful piece of land, guys.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's jump in this episode and see what they do next, because I don't know if they're gonna fight the brother or if the brother's gonna come back begging them not to kill him after what he saw.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I'm so happy that my uncle is dead. And I still don't believe it. I want his head. I need his head. And then I will believe it.
Floki. Zeg wij hoe wees kunnen zijn.
He's looking at her like she's crazy.
She's drunk.
We're supposed to be the barbarians.
Do you think that my older brother was the only member of my family who raped me when I was a child? It was my uncle who first brought him to me. Since I was 6 years old, he abused me. He violated my body and my soul. And he told me not to resist the attentions of the many men that he brought to me, saying that they all wanted the pleasure. They all wanted the pleasure of sleeping with a child. And the last was my brother, who shared me with my uncle.
Oh, God.
And even when I cried and I said that they were hurting me, they didn't stop.
For the koning vindt.
Listen to me.
There's a lot of trauma there.
It was good today. I enjoyed fighting.
You fought well today, I watched. But you took too many risks.
Do you suddenly not believe in our gods? Do you not believe in fate?
Do not be like King Ulrich. Look what happened.
Son of Ragnar. Or some imposter who just looks like you.
I only do this because I care about you.
Or because I'm a woman.
You see my mom?
Yes.
Marry me.
What?
I asked you to marry me. What is your answer?
Jesus. He seems awfully angry. Their love is a particular love.
Look at what they've done. Look
The
at
head.
about.
Oh gosh. You want to destabilize the opponent, you do that. He's having so much fun.
Nutty has but a smile. I'm gonna be terrified of the smile. Oh my gosh.
After what they saw, It's the perfect way
It's
to do
like
this.
demons coming out of the fog.
Beloved brothers, steady yourself! Wait, and I will see that you come to no harm.
You must not trust her. She killed your brother and she will kill you. But I do love her. So I first, not afterwards. Come. Come now, it's too late.
Margaret, wait!
If you don't give her a choice, she's gonna have to kill you too. I think we're gonna lose him. His arm is black.
Infection.
I don't know if he managed to take out the arrowhead. Keep fighting.
He'd have given me very hun.
Min kikker. Mer fikker hengelf mer vertumen dirk. Jeg denker all's well.
I see a possibility. It's better than the other sneaky guy back home. Although he's also a sneaky guy with ambition.
I dreamed of a stranger. He was a man, but he had no face. Or none that I could well see. There was snow on the ground, and he was walking towards me through the snow, so his footsteps made no sound. His arms were outstretched, and in one hand he carried a ball of flaming snow. And his other hand was covered in bright blood. And the blood left a trail in the snow behind him. Yes. And the drops were smoking in the frozen ground. You too? Yes, both of you. We have all dreamed the same dream.
Not good.
Were you frightened? No. I felt excited. And when I woke up, I was so disappointed it was only a dream. You are a lover. You say you can see things. What does it mean? I have no idea.
Something's gonna happen to Floki, Ragnar, and Rollo, I think.
I don't know.
Imagine that the sun shone at night and the moon during the day. And then imagine that everything you knew about Jesus Christ was not true. And that the true God was a living man with a single eye, a cloak, a white-brimmed hat. And that this man, Odin, the All-Father, knew the secret of every heart and the destiny of all men.
Athelstan, du taler av Odin. Hva sier du?
Jeg tekken Odin, en jeg elsker Krist. Kvart mun jeg ser mer at.
That's both of them.
He's been born before his time.
Ik au Athra give hunter there, Lagertha. Stones are much easier to wear than earth.
I don't think that her people will like that. Oh, damn. But that is beautiful.
He's fascinated by her. He's fascinated by what she represents.
I mean, look at her.
I mean, who would not? Yeah.
Could be a bit of a brag, though.
But with everything that's going on back in her home, I'm like, what is she gonna do? And I'm curious about that dream they had. did that?
Oh shit.
He was bound and bleeding. So much blood upon him. So much blood everywhere. It was only a dream.
Y'all got the same
Yes, only a dream.
dream again?
Oh yeah. When that happens, it usually means it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I mean,
or
they're-
their fate is connected somehow.
And there's the people that are rebelling in Lagertha's place. You think they might go after them? Try to take away their eyes?
What sensible man would not be afraid of a farmer who made himself a king?
Yes, but you too had humble beginnings.
And not so humble dreams. I want to be famous, like Ragnar. I want the poets to sing of my exploits as they sing of Ragnar's. I want the gods to pay an interest in me
Yeah, but do it the right
and
way.
prepare the bright holes for my coming.
They say Ragnar is descended from Odin.
He is still human. If you cut him, he will bleed.
I want you to cut off my arm.
I was wondering if he was gonna ask that.
Why not keep it? Because it's killing me, stupid. It's no good to me anymore.
Cut off his sleeve.
Come here.
There's a constant reminder that these people are fucking strong. They are capable of doing almost anything to keep on going.
It's that way or he's gonna die.
That's the thing. But, I mean, think about it. A lot of people would not be willing to suffer like this or lose an arm if it meant to survive. Like, it's not everyone that can measure up the two. And there's a chance he will die from this anyway. Oh, fuck.
Please be alright, please be alright.
After that, I sure hope he is.
I wonder though if the man in their visions is an ominous sign or a good sign.
They felt excited.
Because I don't know, but it reminds me of stories about healers who could do wonders with their hands, basically. So I'm wondering if maybe that was their dream.
I think that's him. I know that guy. I know the actor. Yeah. Usually a good sign the character is gonna be important. Ah.
I've injured my hand rather badly, as you can see. I wonder, can you help me?
His hands are bleeding. What the fuck is going on?
No explanation. Athelstan. Athelstan.
It's like that man is just like Athelstan, but halfway. Only one of his hand was bleeding like
Well,
him.
in Athelstan's case, it's almost, it reminded me, I didn't see correctly, but it reminded me of his wounds from when he was crucified.
Yeah.
I wonder how come he's got these wounds now. Did he make it himself, like to sort of help purify the place because he couldn't say his prayer before and it was already The place was already torn between two ways of thinking. You know, people saying, "Oh no, it's our god. No, it's our god." I don't know. Someone may do that to him as well. I don't know. It's confusing. We'll have to wait next episode to learn more about
I
this.
don't know, because
That wonder.
I think the princess asked him if his wounds were still there, because
He's got the scars.
he got the scars and
Yeah.
they didn't heal completely.
I don't know if they didn't heal completely.
She was surprised that she knew that he had been crucified before, but the wounds were still there. And he was
Well, I
supposed to
saw
have
scars, and usually scars means it's healed, but we'll have to wait. I don't know what's going on with his hands right now. Obviously, it's going to come back, and same thing with the Wanderer that we saw at the end. We don't know who he is, where he's come from, how come he hurt his hand, what's going
He's
on.
like a messiah. Because Aslog, Elga, and Siggy were all
Excited about his
exciting
coming.
that this man will come to Kattegat, and
Yeah. What is he going to bring? What is he going to say?
maybe he's a healer, because like I said, I've seen movies and I've heard stories of great healers that would do wonder with their hands, always by their hands.
Well, yeah. It's interesting. There was a lot of setting up what's going to happen next in this episode, I feel like. There was a lot of talk about prophecies, dreams of the future. You've got the sneaky shit in Lagertha's place that's talking about a dream of Ragnar eating his liver. And you've got, I mean, I don't know if I can believe that that's going to happen, but just the idea of what could happen is enough to push him forward. And we know now what he wants. He wants people to sing songs about him the same way they do about Ragnar. The question is, how is he going to get that fame? And I mean, he's sneaking behind Lagertha's back and he's lying to her in her face, and he's being really, really sneaky about this. So the ways he's gonna use to become this new Ragnar 2.0, I'm afraid this is gonna be bad for our characters. Really afraid. And right now there's no one home, like no one to take care of the people that are left. Although I don't think we're gonna have a Jarlborg 2.0 as well. But another thing though is because a lot of these prophecies, you know, if we take them literally, they could mean one thing, and if we take them metaphorically, they mean another. And when Lagertha's, I keep saying prophecy because I it's not technically a prophecy, is it a prophecy?
A destiny,
prediction.
It's a prophecy.
Yeah, what she was told, it was talking about her being betrayed, or someone, you know, coming at her and lying to her and stuff. So that could be the guy back home, or the king, who's also making a lot of advances, and he's obviously interested in Lagertha, although I don't see the point of betraying her after. So I'm gonna say the guy from the prophecy is the guy back home, and the king is just, he's got his ambition.
They're just trying to make us believe that is the one from back home.
Yeah, but I don't see the point of having the king try to betray them. His character is about becoming bigger. You know, he wants a legacy. He wants to be big like the Romans. He wants to learn as much as possible. And an alliance with Lagertha as his wife, perhaps, could mean an access to a lot of land, because she's an earl back home. So lands in the north, or power, or the, Ragnar being his ex, he could help as well, you know? So there's a bond there, and she brings also the knowledge of a new culture, something totally different that he's only heard about, so he could experience it for himself. But the thing with that king is, he's got a lot of ambition. So, and he's not telling us everything. There's a lot that he keeps hidden. Sometimes he will say something to someone, and he will say something completely different to someone else. He's dangerous. We don't, and I mean, Ragnar is the same, you know, in last season with King Ahorik, he was basically playing the guy that doesn't know anything, only to reveal at the last second, hey, I knew what you were doing the whole time. I'm the one playing you. And it works for us because we're following Ragnar. Ragnar is the main character and we support him. So when he wins like this, it's cool. But with King Ecbert, it's the contrary. If he does something like this to our characters, then it's not that great.
Yeah, not so much.
I
What
still
did
think
you
he might.
think about his first gift to Lagertha when he took this piece of art, sorry.
Well, it's the gift.
Art and gave it to her.
What do I think of it? There's nothing to think of it. It's literally that. He's offering her the chance to farm, a chance to live here, the chance to...
But what do you think about the idea that the biggest riches will be through land,
especially in those times, it's totally true. You can't do anything with gold. You know, people would say in songs and in movies and stuff, people always say when the apocalypse arrives, when people are dying left and right, when sickness is destroying humanity, money is not going to save you. Land could save you, because land means food, land needs home, protection, a chance for a future, legacy, having a family. Jewelry, it's money. At the end of the day, it's not going to save your life. It's not going to give you anything. You can't eat money.
You could try.
You could try, it's not going to work. So, yeah. There's also a lot more about Lagertha's prophecy. They're saying about the place of harvest is going to be something. I couldn't quite catch that word, but in blood. And then you've got Athelstan showing up with his blood on his hands, and I'm like, usually a place, you know, covered in blood, or I mean that's going to grow because of the blood that's been spilled around, usually means that people are going to die for this place to prosper. We already know that people were evicted from there, but no one died. So I'm like, is there going to be a battle? Are they going to have to defend this place? Are they going to have to pay a heavy price for this place? There's a huge possibility.
Those who were evicted from the lands would try to take it back by force?
Well, they're farmers. I don't see them coming back, especially since the king is the one who literally said, hey, you get out of there. They might not agree, and there will be, you know, lack of trust and maybe bandits and stuff, but there's not going to be an army that shows up at their doorstep and be like, hey, I want my farm back. And the king is offering his protection for that. So I don't think... I'm not that afraid of them right now, but there is a lot of people...
There's always a possibility for the farmers to create a mob and try to attack them.
Yeah, but they're Vikings. I mean, they can take care of themselves. And like I said, they have the king's...
be surprised.
Yeah, but like I said, they have the king's protection too, so... I'm not too scared of that for now, but what I'm afraid of is that there are a lot of people right now that, again, they have hidden agendas. You've got Ecbert's son, who's, he doesn't trust Athelstan. He's already seeing stuff happening between him and his wife, and he doesn't trust the Northmen, and he keeps, you know, comparing himself to them. So I'm afraid that he might, you know, there's only so much you can defend against. Like, he could probably stage an accident and be like, oh, that's too bad, they fell. You know, I'm afraid that he's gonna do something rash, especially if he learns that his wife has feelings, or at least she's got dreams about Athelstan, who he might consider a Northman because he went back with him. So it's dangerous territory. It's a very sick game, and there's a lot coming. Like I said, this episode was setting up a lot of shit for the future. A lot of prophecies, a lot of potential metaphors that we see, or we will see coming. And if we can't read in between the lines here, we will be surprised for sure. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. There's going to be another battle very, very soon. It's a good show.
I have a question for you, because I know that we saw Rollo and the Princess of Mercia eating mushrooms together, like a delirium mushroom together.
Yeah, she's pretty
And he tried to make a move on her.
Yeah.
And she said no. You think she's gonna change her mind?
She already said that she wanted to breed with the Northmen. But as long as she's in control, though, we heard her story, and we know that what happened to her. I no doubt in my mind that she hates people trying to force her into anything. Might not just sex, but anything. Just the lack of control might be traumatizing for her, and especially now that she's drunk and she was eating mushrooms and stuff, and he's trying to touch her. At first it was funny, but then he's pushing himself onto her, and she doesn't take any of that. I don't want her to do anything. Like, I thought she was pretty, she was hitting on Ragnar a lot. And Ragnar has not responded to any of the things she's been saying. Like, it's her personality. So he rose with it. And Rollo is supposed to be with Siggy. So he was on mushrooms and it was just, he was having fun, but...
And cutting off legs because the angle was wrong, too.
He was just, I mean, the stuff we do on drugs, guys, don't do mushrooms. Not in this time, not in during a war.
You're sleeping peacefully, but, well... in hostage place, but peacefully, and all of a sudden someone is trying to cut your legs off.
For a reason that is really, really crazy.
Sorry, I almost laughed when I saw the guy screaming and Rollo screaming and the guy screaming and Rollo screaming.
And after that, just him sitting down and people are like,
what the fuck, man?
His leg was all wrong. It makes for funny scenes, although very intense and crazy. Like, we get to see how Rollo basically handles something he finds weird, you know, something that doesn't fit. He's like, let's just cut it off. Like the arm, basically. That was crazy, too. We saw it, you saw it coming at first, and you know, the metals they use, it's not the purest metal. It's dirty. It's been places, and... especially if they don't take it out right away, it doesn't take much to have blood poisoning, and that's the worst. That's gonna eat away at your entire body.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, like, the infection, the longer you wait and the less chance you have at surviving it, even if you cut the limb. If it infects your blood, it's over. But he still went through with cutting the arm because he wanted to live. He wanted to give himself all the chances, and he tried. He did try, but we're losing him.
Yeah.
We're losing him. At least he's surrounded by friends. Anyway, I'm excited for the rest of this season. It's only episode 2.
Only
season 3. Alright, we're gonna move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Don't forget that we are dropping it to two times a week, 2 episodes a week.
We're again sorry with that, guys, but we just want to do so many more shows at the same time, and it just too much.
Instead of always being late, why not just cut down a little bit and try to be on time, you know? So
that'd be great.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week with the next episode. But if you want to watch it now, you can, because it's gonna be on Patreon.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe. And if not, we'll see you on the next time on YouTube, guys.
Bye.
See you then.